Have you ever finished dinner, settled into your favorite chair, and noticed that instead of feeling satisfied and energized, you felt sluggish, bloated, or even a little uncomfortable? Maybe you've brushed it off as just part of getting older, but what if I told you that some of the most common habits we do right after dinner could actually be harming our health more than we realize? The truth is, the hours after dinner are just as important as the meal itself. For many of us over 60, dinner isn't just about eating, it's often the highlight of the day. Maybe it's when you finally get to relax, share a meal with family, or enjoy a bit of quiet time. But what comes after? That's where some sneaky mistakes can slip in, mistakes that over time can affect your digestion, your sleep, your energy, and even your long-term health. Tonight, I want you to think of your after-dinner routine like a little crossroad. One path leads to feeling lighter, sleeping better, and protecting your body as you age. The other path leads to more discomfort, more restless nights, and health issues that could easily be avoided. And the best part? Choosing the better path doesn't require drastic changes. It's just about becoming aware of those little mistakes and swapping them for better habits. So let's dive into the first mistake, one that almost all of us are guilty of. After finishing dinner, many people push their plate aside and head straight to the couch or recliner. Maybe you grab the remote, maybe a book, maybe you just close your eyes for a few minutes. But here's the problem, lying down or sitting back immediately after eating can make digestion sluggish. Think of your stomach like a little machine that's working hard to break down your food. If you tilt the machine backward too soon, it struggles. That's when you might feel acid reflux, bloating, or heaviness. A simple example, imagine a jar half full of water and you drop in a spoonful of rice. If the jar is standing upright, the rice has room to settle. But if you tip the jar onto its side, things slosh around and press against the lid. That's similar to what happens in your stomach when you recline too quickly after dinner. So instead of sinking into the couch right away, give your body at least 30 minutes in an upright position. Take a gentle walk around the house, wash the dishes, or even call a friend for a quick chat. You don't need to power walk or break a sweat, just keep your body upright and moving lightly so your digestion gets a head start. You'll notice the difference the next morning when you wake up feeling lighter, not weighed down. Now let's talk about the second big mistake, and this one is a bit sneaky because it feels so normal, reaching for a sweet treat right after dinner. Maybe it's a cookie, maybe it's ice cream, maybe it's that little something you feel you deserve after the day. It's comforting, yes, but here's what happens. Your body has just processed a full meal, which means your blood sugar is already on the rise. When you toss in a sugary dessert on top, you send your blood sugar levels even higher. Then, as they drop later in the night, you may find yourself tossing and turning instead of sleeping soundly. It's not that you can never enjoy dessert, life is too short for that kind of rule. But the key is timing and portion. Instead of grabbing something immediately after dinner, wait an hour or so. Give your body a chance to process what you've already eaten. And when you do indulge, keep it light. A few bites of fruit, a small square of dark chocolate, or even a cup of herbal tea with honey can satisfy that craving without overloading your system. And let's not forget, sugar isn't just about weight or calories, it can actually speed up aging when consumed at the wrong time. High sugar levels in the evening interfere with your body's natural repair process during sleep. Think of it like this, while you're resting, your body is like a little team of workers fixing and cleaning up. If you've loaded it with sugar, those workers spend the night putting out fires instead of repairing your cells. That's why reducing late-night sugar is one of the simplest anti-aging steps you can take. The third mistake is one that many people don't even realize they're making, and it's drinking too much liquid right after dinner. Now, staying hydrated is incredibly important, but chugging down large amounts of water, tea, or even soup immediately after your meal can actually dilute your stomach acids. Your digestive system relies on those acids to break food down properly. If they're watered down, digestion slows, which can lead to gas, bloating, and that heavy feeling we often blame on the food itself. Instead of downing a big glass of water with your dinner or right after, try sipping smaller amounts during the meal and then waiting about 30 minutes to an hour before drinking more. This small change can improve digestion more than you might think. And if you're someone who struggles with waking up during the night to use the bathroom, adjusting your after-dinner drinking habits can also give you a much deeper, uninterrupted sleep. It might surprise you how much of a difference these small changes can make. We often think health is about big sacrifices, but really, it's the little habits, like how we spend that hour after dinner, that add up over time. Watching and feel that these insights are meaningful. Please type number 2 in the comments to let me know you're still with me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I warmly invite you to do so, and don't forget to turn on the bell, so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos designed to uplift, inform, and inspire. Your support truly means a lot. It's what keeps us going and allows us to continue sharing thoughtful, helpful content just for you. Now, let's continue this journey together. Now that we've looked at some of the most common traps, let's dive deeper into the scams that target people through technology. For many of us over 60, phones, computers, and tablets are a big part of staying connected. We use them to talk with our kids and grandkids, to pay bills, or even to shop online. But unfortunately, scammers know this, and they are getting smarter every year. Let me tell you about one scam that has fooled countless older adults. It's called the tech support scam. Here's how it works. You might get a pop-up message on your computer screen saying your computer has a virus. The message often includes a phone number and urges you to call immediately for help. If you call, the scammer pretends to be a technician from Microsoft or another big company. They'll ask you to give them access to your computer. Once inside, they might steal your personal information, or worse, lock your computer until you pay them money. Another common scheme happens through email. Maybe you've received something that looks official, like a message from your bank, Social Security, or Medicare. It asks you to click a link and enter your information. But here's the truth, real government agencies and banks don't ask for personal details through email or text messages. Those are phishing scams designed to trick you into handing over your data. So, how can you protect yourself online and over the phone? Here are a few simple steps. Never give remote access to your computer unless you are 100% certain you are dealing with a trusted technician. If in doubt, hang up and call the company using the official number on their website. Be cautious with links and attachments. If you didn't expect the email, don't click the link. Even if it looks like it's from your bank or a friend, double-check first. Use strong passwords. A password like 1234 or your birthday is easy for scammers to guess. Instead, use a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. You can even write them down and keep them in a safe place at home if you find them hard to remember. Don't trust caller ID. Scammers can make it look like they're calling from a local number or even from your bank. Always verify before you share anything. Talk about it. This one might surprise you, but simply talking to your family or friends about these scams can protect you. Scammers thrive on secrecy and shame. If you share your experiences, you not only protect yourself but also warn others. Here's the most important part. Don't ever feel embarrassed if you almost fell for a scam, or even if you did. These criminals are professionals at tricking people. What matters is learning, moving forward, and not giving them a second chance. Remember, your phone, your computer, your email, these are tools for your independence, not for fear. By taking a few precautions, you can keep enjoying the benefits of technology without letting scammers steal your confidence. We've talked about the sneaky tricks scammers use and how they can reach us through technology. But let's end on a positive note, because this isn't just about fear. It's about confidence, independence, and peace of mind. The truth is, when you know the warning signs, you're already one step ahead of scammers. And by practicing a few simple habits, you can stay protected without feeling like you have to live in suspicion all the time. Let's start with this: trust your instincts. If something feels off, it usually is. Maybe it's a phone call that sounds urgent, or an email that demands immediate action. Scammers want you to panic, because panic makes people careless. Instead, take a breath. Hang up. Delete the message. A real company or agency will give you time to think and verify. Another habit is to slow down with money decisions. If someone pressures you to send money right away, whether it's through gift cards, wire transfers, or cryptocurrency, that's a red flag. No legitimate business or government agency asks for payment in that way. Talk it over with a family member, a trusted friend, or even your bank before acting. Here's something else that makes a big difference: keep learning. Scammers are creative, but so are we. By staying informed, watching videos like this one, reading articles, or attending community workshops, you're building a shield around yourself. Knowledge is power, no matter your age. I also encourage you to stay connected. Isolation is one of the biggest risks for older adults, not just for health but also for scams. Scammers often target people who live alone or who may not have a strong support system. But when you talk regularly with friends, neighbors, or family, you create a network of protection. If a suspicious message shows up, you can simply ask, "Hey, does this sound right to you?" Finally, remember this: you are not a burden for asking questions. Sometimes people hesitate to check with their children or friends because they don't want to seem out of touch. But the truth is, asking shows wisdom, not weakness. It shows you value your safety and your independence. So let's flip the script on scammers. Instead of being their targets, let's be their toughest challenge. Let's be the generation that refuses to be fooled. Every time you hang up on a scam call, every time you delete a phishing email, every time you warn a friend, you are taking your power back. To sum it up, trust your instincts. Slow down before making money decisions. Keep learning and stay curious. Stay connected with people you trust. Never feel ashamed to ask for help. You've worked too hard in life to let scammers steal your peace of mind. Protecting yourself doesn't mean living in fear. It means living smart, strong, and free. And here's the good news: the more we talk about this, the fewer people scammers can reach. So share this knowledge. Pass it on to a friend, a neighbor, or even your children. Together, we can make sure that scammers lose their power. Thank you for spending time with us today. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned from this video and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your insights mean a lot to us and give us the motivation to keep spreading positivity and practical advice. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. Your support truly helps us continue creating meaningful content that informs, inspires, and uplifts. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.